we're going to check out Wantable and see what's in my box, and then I will tell you what I got last month and what I thought about it. Let's go. Always says, nice to see you again, beautiful. This is, again, one of my favorite boxes, so if you're interested in trying it, please use my referral code that I will link below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe. I would appreciate it. And this is from Mike Jacobs, and he says, do what you love and do a lot of it. So they always send quotes, and sometimes I really, really like their quotes. And I have heard a little bit about this. This is Wantable Stream, so like I can request things now on Wantable, and so there's like just like a feed of people who, like, if I were to take a picture and be like, this lipstick or this shirt or whatever I got from Wantable, and then I can you know, tag what it is or whatever, and people can request that item. So I think that's pretty cool. I looked on it, and mostly it's almost all clothes, but they do have a couple people who take pictures of their makeup. So I think that's a pretty cool thing, especially for the clothing subscription, since I've had such bad luck with it, and that might be something that helps. But I also noticed that stuff is really, really expensive for their clothing, so I don't think I'll be doing it again anytime soon. Just the little summary. So here's where I put what I want from them, and here's where they write me back. So we can write a little note to your stylist. And my stylist this month is Miranda. I've noticed I don't have the same stylist every month, and maybe I could if I requested them every time, I'm not sure. So I said, Happy New Year, I would love a liquid lipstick that is a season appropriate color. The Ofra one, or Ofra one I received, I believe, is their old formula, and it was a spring color. Please, as always, please send only products that are cruelty free. Thank you so much. So yeah, I got an Ofra liquid lipstick in a box, I think 2 boxes ago, and it was a very corally, orangey color, and it was a very pretty color, but everybody's raving about the Ofra liquid lipsticks, and I just hated it, and I felt like it wasn't that great quality. It wasn't different from anything else I tried, and I'm not really a big fan of the liquid lipstick thing. So anyway, I got one in my BoxyCharm, and although I don't really love the color, it's a completely different formula, and I love how it feels, and I love how it looks, and I love how it lasts and everything, so it's not drying like the other one. So I think Wantable kind of sent me something a little old, and that kind of bothers me a little bit, but whatever. So Miranda says, hello Amanda, thank you for the note. I have selected some great items for you this month. I hope you enjoy. Normally their notes are a little bit more personable than that, but whatevs. So let's get into it. The first one showing up on my list right here is the Antioxidant Facial Polish. This is by Aaron's Faces, and I think I've gotten a couple other things from them. They are cruelty free. So this is facial polishes, and it says dead cell loosening enzymes, skin sweeping, non-abrasive, jojoba microbeads combined for skin revitalization. A style tip is used as a traditional scrub and rinse or leave on for 5 to 7 minutes, allowing enzymes to dissolve dry skin cells. And retail is $35. Oh. It has a safety seal, and I don't think this is something I would ever really use. So I'm just going to put the lid back on. I do like that it's made with real raspberries, because raspberries smell delicious. But I will probably just not use this, so I don't want to open it because I'll give it to somebody. But I don't know if you can see, but it's like Jell-O. Can you see that? Then next is Pop Goes the Shadow in Champagne. And this retails for $13. It's by Elizabeth Mott, and they're a brand that I'm just now getting familiar with, and I really liked the couple things that I've tried from them. I'm wearing the eye primer right now, and it is one of the best eye primers I've ever tried. Now, I've only tried like 4 or 5 eye primers, but I really, really, really do like it. I really like it. So this is, they say, we pride ourselves on long-lasting, increase-free formula that stays on all day and night. Apply it with Elizabeth Mott all over shadow brush, which I ended up getting, so you'll see that next. So it's just a champagne type of color, a normal kind of champagne color. Nothing out of the ordinary. Excuse me, because I've written on my hand. Okay, that's 2 swatches because the first one didn't seem to come up, and I'm not sure if you can even see that. It's pretty much my color with shimmer, my skin tone plus shimmer. I'm not really big on the color because I feel like this is a common color that I have so many other items, or so many other eyeshadows, but I do like the brand. They're cruelty free. I think they're very cute. I like the box. I think it's cute. I think this kind of looks cheap and a little tacky, but it is what it is. So I don't know if I'll get a lot of use out of this. I might give it to somebody else. I don't know, but again, I like the brand so far from what I've seen from it. I need to start working on depotting my eyeshadows because there's some that I don't use because I don't like to get into the individual stuff and my individual shadows, so I need to start working on depotting. I tried to do that once and it was like a bad experience, so I need to like just sit down and do it. So next is the matte lipstick in the color Absolute, I guess. Yes, and this matte lipstick, oh, there's no liquid lipstick in here. I was hoping that they would give me another Ofra. Maybe they only have the old formula. So this is, it says this matte lipstick is the perfect deep neutral style tip is cut off because they don't always edit their writing, but something about creams, classic mattes, and a substitute veil. Pair with Face Stockholm lip pencil or lip gloss to intensify color or add shine. Ooh, this is very brown. Okay, so oh, it looks like a good match between brown and pink. So it's a very mauve color. I think I will like this color. I like the simplicity of the case. Okay, last is the all over shadow brush. I get pretty excited about makeup brushes, well, eye brushes. So these are always things that excite me. Now, I don't really get excited about just regular shadow brushes because I pretty much never use them anymore. If I use something that's not very intense and kind of neutral, I just kind of blend it in, kind of like today. Or if I use something more intense, I normally use like the flat shader or my finger. So I just don't use these very much, but it's very soft. It feels like a shadow brush, just a normal shadow brush. I do like that it's pretty and pink. So it retails for $10, which isn't bad. And it says this brush is the perfect multitasker. Use it to highlight your brow bone, smooth eyeshadow across your lid, and blend color into your crease. It's just the typical traditional shadow brush. Okay, so this month I'm not really impressed by. The note wasn't all that personal, and I wonder if I don't know. I don't know. These are all things that like I like, and I'm fine with, you know. But I just don't. There's nothing unique or exciting in here. The only thing that I'm really excited to try is this Absolute Matte lipstick. So, you know, it is what it is. Normally Wantable I get excited or I find one or two things that are kind of cool and different, something new to my collection, but nothing is really new except for this would be, but I should just completely take skincare off. Because really, the only thing I'd be excited to get is a new cleanser, and that's it. But I will tell you soon I'm going to, because I don't really have a face routine, I really don't have like a skincare routine, and I noticed in my Ulta video that I just did that my skin is not as good as I thought it was. Like close up, I was not impressed to show it on camera. So I am going to start using some Polish Choice skincare. Like I've contacted them, did the consultation, everything. Because I do have kind of difficult skin because it is very combination, and it could be like dry right here and oily right here and then dry like so. Even within this combination, there's combination. So I'm gonna try a new skincare routine, and so maybe I should just take skincare off of it. And I will show you. I'm gonna do a video of my face before I use it and then after I use it. So be looking for that. And I don't know. I just ordered it, so it's gonna be in like a month or two. So don't be like checking all the time because it's gonna be a little bit. All right. So what did I get last month? Last month was a pretty good box. What I want to show you first is this lipstick. Okay. So you know, I asked for nudes last month as well because I really don't have nudes in my collection. I just don't. And it's something that I would like to have more of. And I think I really kind of want almost like the concealer lips with just a little shine. Like I do think that that's kind of what I'm looking for. Just a little bit darker than my like skin. So, but anyway, so they sent me this, and you all know I don't really love browns, and I said it looked kind of like foundation when I swatched it. And that's what it looks like. So I'm going to show you. I personally didn't wear lipstick because I wanted to show you that it's just not a good color. It's very 90s. Like if you're into the 90s, this is for you. My teeth look so super. My teeth look great. I mean, it really makes them look white. However, it just looks like I don't know, poop or something on my lips. So I don't love it. I've tried it in several other combinations over certain liners. I've tried it over other lipsticks. I've tried it under lip glosses, and although there's been some combinations I'm okay with, I just can't get the color to work for me. I just don't like it. However, as a formula, I think if I would have gotten this, I'm not sure if it's called Ardensian or Americana. I don't know. But anyway, it's called a natural lip color pencil, and I do think like if I had this in another color that I would really like it because the formula is very creamy. It's not too shiny, but it's definitely very hydrating, and I felt like it lasted a pretty long time for just a regular lipstick, that especially one that's not drying. So I really don't want to say anything bad. I think the only reason I don't like this lipstick is the color, so I would actually recommend trying that. We'll just go with this, the iTeeny Swizzle Stick Eyeliner. I kept thinking of ways I would use this, and I just won't. I'm not big into the purple stuff, and when I do use purples on my eye, I normally use them under my eye, like for pop of color, and I already have 2 purple eyeliners, and I like to just put those on as a base, and I put vibrant eyeshadow on top of that. So I just decided not to use this besides the swatch that I did last video. So although I really think the brand's cute and I wanted to learn more about the brand, I just felt like I wouldn't get use out of this. I don't want to just have it sit there and waste. Next is the Bodyography Cream Eyeshadow in Glisten. Alright. after I probably worn this 5 or 6 times since last seeing you, and I think it's a beautiful product and it looks real pretty in the package. It is not hard to use per se, so what I've done with it to find where it looks the best is I'll just put it right in the corner of the outer V, and it looks really good, but there are times where I've had to make sure that I am applying it evenly, and it's just a little bit more work than it's worth. It looks good, it stays on for a very long time, like I think it has great lasting power, but just because of the mix of color in here, and you can even see like some of the smearing of the colors together, it's hard to get like an even look to it. And maybe once you get further down on it, like maybe if I took it and like scraped a layer off or something, the colors might not be mixed together that much. They might have like their own spots, and so I just don't think it's very practical. I think it's pretty, and like I said, when I put it on, it'll last a long time, but it took too long. And like I remember one time I put this eye, and I can't remember which eye it was, but I think this eye was too dark, and this one I kept getting more silver and than black, so it took me forever to get this eye to where I wanted it. And so I wouldn't buy this product. Now I do have a couple other products from them, like Bodyography is a brand that I like. I've tried probably 8 of their products, and there's only been 2 I haven't loved, but this one I can't say that I would buy anything like that. Now if they end up having just a solid color of that, I definitely would. I really like their solid blushes. I mean, they have cream to powder blushes, and I thought I would hate something like that, and I really ended up liking it. Speaking of blush, is the Bella Pierre Cosmetics Mineral Blush in Desert Rose. I decided to wear that today so that you could see. I put it on a little bit more strongly than I would normally, so that you can really see. It is, I don't like powdered blushes because I just don't think they're as easy to put on, and I feel like I sometimes will put them on a little bit patchy, like they'll be really thick in one area, and so I have to really blend. It takes a little bit longer, kind of like that cream to powder stuff. It just takes a little bit longer. However, I do love the color payoff, and these things I think will last forever, so as long as you don't spill. So I do really like this color. I was kind of impressed with it because it's a very common color, but I think it looks really good. It added a little warmth, so it has a little bit of like a brown or warm kind of component besides just being a pink color, and I feel like it will be great for every season, because even though it's winter and you know you don't tend to wear a lot of warm colors in the winter and want to, you know, I'm not very tan, so I don't want like big brown spots right here and then pale pasty everywhere else. But I think it's a really good color for all seasons. Just look at my cheeks, and that's what, there's a little bit of contour right here, and then on top of that is the blush, and I think it's a very pretty blush. And when I'm using this, like I have a lot of it on, but on my brush there was barely anything. So a little bit goes a long way. So that's my stuff from Wantable. We'll see what I think of the products that I get a chance to use this month, and I'll let you know what I think about them next month. This month I was not too excited about things. We'll see about next month. Be looking out for a StitchFix video soon. It was supposed to come 2 days ago, and they just shipped it yesterday. So they shipped it after it was supposed to be here. So probably 2 or 3 days after this goes up, then that video will go up. Thank you for stopping by. If you're thinking about getting a pet, please check your local animal shelters and rescues. Now that it's January, everybody's turning in their Christmas puppies and kittens that they didn't realize were a lot of work. So you can definitely find a lot of good deals on animals, and you would be saving a life. Until next time, bye.